Hey, how's it going? It's Andy Blanks again for Youth Ministry 360, and we're on another teacher prep video for our Jesus and Your Image Bible study. Now, this is lesson 2, and I hope your first lesson went really well. I hope you laid the foundation for, a powerful look at how your students, or what your students project to the world. Are they projecting a self-centered image, or are they projecting a Christ-centered image? And I hope you laid that groundwork for that discussion to continue over these next few weeks. I love this lesson, lesson 2, and I'm going to tell you right now, our prayer is that it really opens up some deep discussion and maybe some discussion that could be uncomfortable and a little bit, kind of get your kids out of their comfort zone, and that's a powerful thing. That's what we want. This lesson is all about brokenness, and it's about how we as brand managers, I said that in lesson 1, I kind of like to think about it that way, as we're shaping our image and shaping our brand and projecting this facade to the world through Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and whatever else. We never project brokenness. Brokenness, we're very uncomfortable with it. We're uncomfortable with being needy before God. And this is one of my favorite passages out of Luke. It's a narrative passage, and it's, if you recall, it's where Jesus is walking down the road. The visual is this procession of disciples behind him. Surely the 12 are there, and probably more than that, a crowd of people. And there's a blind man on the side of the road, and he's begging, he's calling out for Jesus, crying out for Jesus. Sometimes we can tend to make Scripture very clean, very antiseptic, right? We don't read the emotion, we don't read the sounds and the sights and the smells and all those senses. And imagine a hot, arid day, and there's this big crowd of people, and it's loud, and they're kicking up dust. And Jesus is in the front maybe, and the people walking, and off to the side there's this guy yelling out for Jesus. The cool thing is he can't even see Jesus, he's blind. But he knows Jesus is coming, he can hear the commotion. Maybe he can hear Jesus teaching. He's crying out for Jesus, saying, Son of God, Son of David, don't pass me by. Heal me, save me. And what do we see? The disciples, the followers, telling him to hush. Shh, 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 hey, keep it down. Jesus is coming, trying to silence him. And he doesn't let up. He doesn't let up. He continues to scream. We can almost picture him yelling louder. Jesus, don't pass me by. Jesus, heal me. And Jesus stops, and he asks him an incredible question. He says, do you want to be healed? And the man says, yes, of course, and Jesus heals him. And it's a powerful, powerful message in a couple ways. One, here's a man who recognized his brokenness, and he didn't give a rip about his image. He didn't care at all. He was yelling, screaming out for Jesus, and people are chastising him and telling him to hush. He didn't care. He didn't care. He recognized his brokenness, and he knew that Jesus was the one who could fix his brokenness. And he didn't care about his image. He didn't care about what people thought about him. He wanted to be healed. And Jesus rewarded that, right? The other thing is the reaction of the people. They were very uncomfortable with his brokenness. And I like to think that it was because his condition, his brokenness reminded them of their own. That maybe, we don't know, but maybe they were hiding, maybe they were spinning an image as well, right? First century Palestinian Twitter users, right? Only putting selfies up that put them in a good light. Well, something like that. But I like to think that maybe they were uncomfortable with his brokenness. You can already begin to tell what a powerful connection this is to your students. To be able to look at them and say, guys, every single one of us is broken by something. Either by relationships in our life that have fallen apart, or by sin in our life. We're all broken. And if we hide behind this well-manicured image that we all like to craft and take good care of, to project our best image we can possible, right? If we hide behind that, we'll never experience the miraculous hope and healing that Christ has to offer us. So I want to challenge your students to really come before Christ broken, and to embrace the emotions that come along with it, and to really have a moment where they can say to Christ in prayer that they are indeed opening up to their brokenness, and they don't care about their image. They're not going to hide behind the manicured wall. They're going to own their brokenness and seek true healing in God, whatever that may be. So again, I hope it's a powerful lesson for you. If it's a little uncomfortable, that's a good thing. That means you're doing it right. If you need anything, if we can help you in any way, give us a call, email, live chat, whatever you need to do, right? Let us know what we can do to help you, and we'd love to do it. Praying for you, and I will see you again on the next Teacher Prep video.